Hey everybody, Jake Thurm here. We are looking at the golf swing of Jon Rahm. Basically, everything contained in this video would be how to hit that low bullet fade, that pull fade. Obviously, that is the stock shot for Jon Rahm and his go-to shot, especially under pressure. So, couple things. I know the camera angle isn't completely perfect, but we can still get a lot of information on how to hit a fade like Jon Rahm. First off, even though the club is a little bit into his takeaway, you can tell that he was probably playing it a little bit off of the heel. Faders tend to address the heel more. Drawers tend to address the toe more, okay? You can also see that his stance line, again, the camera is a little bit kind of positioned this way on him, but not quite down the line, but you can clearly see not only is he addressing, again, the heel or the neck of the club, but he is pointing his body lines to the left. Toe line, hip line, shoulder line, all to the left. Again, a lot of what faders tend to do. Next thing is we're going to put a line down for the shaft line, but we're going to put a line down for the path of his hands. And what you're going to notice is Jon pushes his lead arm out and away from him. It is clearly outside of his toe line. Okay, and you've seen this move before from a lot of faders, a Fred Couples, a Dustin Johnson. Okay, they have their arm not necessarily work deep and behind them, but out and away from them. And usually what that causes is a club that gets inside the path of the hands, just like Jon Rahm's doing here. Go all the way to the top here, and you're going to see another key position for so many faders is a laid off position. And by laid off, we mean that the club is pointing a little bit more to the left. His is going to look way to the left because he is so short of parallel, but that is a laid off position that causes a net pull down on the grip. So even though he has his swing a little bit shorter, a little bit lower, a little bit more around him, because the heavy end of the stick is on that side of the hands in a laid off position, he will pull down the grip from there. Okay, so there is a net pull down from there. As you watch him go into the golf ball, again, he will be over this initial shaft plane. So many faders are. Right there. Little pull down on the handle to hit that pull fade. And I'm telling you, the low bullet cut, you got to see where this golf ball goes. Key position here. We've seen this from so many great faders. Lee Westwood, where the club is actually outside the path of the hands, kind of in a toe-up delivery right there. Club comes clearly from outside to in. And then, as promised, watch where this ball goes. You can see how long he maintains his dynamic posture while rotating a big portion of Jon Rahm's game, rotation through the shot to make sure that that club path not only is left, but the face is open relative to the path. And then watch this ball. Seeing it? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, he is taking it right over that tree. Just barely makes it. No worries there because it ended up fading off there and into the center of the fairway. So that is a very Jon Rahm type line. Aim left, rotate hard left, and then trust the fact that the face will be open relative to the path as the go-to shot for the pull fade. Hit fades, get paid, and just like Jon Rahm, do so much of what he does. Address the heel, open up your stance line, toe line, hip line, shoulder line. Have your left arm flee center, your lead arm flee center. Get the club a little bit more in a laid off position. Then pull down and rotate hard left. And you can hit pull cuts just like Jon Rahm. I don't always recommend this for all students, but if you are looking for a fade, There's probably nobody better in the world at hitting one than Jon Rahm. Hope you found this video enlightening, and I will see you soon.